Hello and welcome to Pirate News. I'm Joey Nardone.
And I'm Cooper Tennant. On tonight's broadcast, we will be covering the most important news from around campus and across the country.
We will also be bringing you the Seton Hall sports update and your 5-day weather forecast.
In January 2020, the Office of the President announced that the Board of Regents recently approved funding for significant upgrades to the equipment in the television studio here at Seton Hall. Dean of the School for Communications and the Arts, DeAndre Yates, said, "The value and benefit of high-quality equipment elevates our student experience and furthers our outreach potential to the broader community. The planned upgrades offer the chance for the college to expand our curricular offerings, renew our competitive edge, foster greater student career success, pursue partnerships, and much more. The television studio is housed in Fahey Hall and is a vital component in the visual and sound media curriculum as well as home to the extracurricular organizations like Pirate TV.
Are you interested in saving lives and donating blood? Stop by the IHS campus tomorrow from 11 to 3 p.m. and enjoy the great feeling of helping others. The event will be held by the Bloodmobile truck and will be located in front of IHS campus. For more information on the event, contact Kelly Freeman at kelly.freeman@shu.edu.
Poetry in the Round hosts acclaimed fiction writer T. Obrehet on Thursday, April 30th at 4 p.m. in the Chancellor's Suite. Her work has been anthologized in the Best American Short Stories and Best American Non-Required Reading and has appeared in The New Yorker, Harper's, The Atlantic, Vogue, Esquire, and Zoetrope, all story. She was also named by The New Yorker as one of the 20 best American fiction writers under 40. The event is free and open to the public. All are welcome.
This Sunday, February 16th, Seton Hall will be hosting its first undergraduate open house of the year from 9 to 12 p.m. Visitors can learn more about admissions and financial aid, meet with faculty and current students in their major, and learn about the different organizations and clubs on campus. To register for this event, stop by shu.edu or contact the undergraduate admissions at the hall at shu.edu for more info.
And now we'll head over to Jason Maryeski with your Seton Hall sports update. Jason?
Thanks, Cooper. Hello, Pirate fans. I'm Jason Maryeski, and this is your Seton Hall sports update. The men's baseball season is set to get underway this week as the team will travel to take part in a series of matchups in North Carolina. The Pirates have a tough first match against home crowd Wake Forest, who finished 53rd in RPI rankings last year, and then play another tough team in Illinois before rounding out the weekend playing Milwaukee. The Hall are picked to finish second in the Big East preseason poll. They will prove whether they are worthy of that this weekend. Moving from the baseball diamond to the men's court, the Pirates will play Providence. The Pirates beat the Friars 73-64 last month behind 17 points and 8 blocks from Romaro Gill. Now they will challenge them on the road and with Sandro Mamukelashvili back in the lineup. Providence will rely on the duo of Diallo and Duke, who have been guiding them to a 13-11 record this year. The 10th-ranked Pirates will try to continue their reign atop the Big East. Now looking at the women's side of the hardwood, the team will take on Providence on Friday at 11:30 a.m. The Pirates sit at 4th in the Big East and could move into a tie for 3rd if they win at Providence. This is the second matchup against the Friars for Seton Hall as they beat them 97-55 behind a strong defensive showing and a strong game from Shadeen Samuels and Alexis Lewis. The Pirates will look to these two again to come up big in a victory. And that'll do it for your Seton Hall Sports Update. Once again, I'm Jason Maryeski. Now back to Joey and Cooper with more news from the tri-state area.
Thanks, Jason. The Mega Millions hit Jersey as the winning Mega Million ticket worth $202 million was bought at a convenience store in Middlesex County. Officials say the ticket was bought at a Quick Stop food store in Inman Avenue in Edison, New Jersey. Due to a bill signed by Governor Phil Murphy last month, lottery winners can now claim prizes without their name and hometown being announced, so we may never know who won that lucky ticket in Edison.
5 New Jersey residents who were stranded in China by coronavirus quarantine returned to the United States last week. 2 of them were young children, another 2 were a couple from Monmouth County, and 1 was a woman from Jersey City. A handful of other New Jersey families remain in China unable to return home. The novel form of coronavirus has killed 1,013 people, all but 2 in China, and infected more than 42,500 around the globe. There are only 12 confirmed cases in the U.S. and none in New Jersey.
Now we'll head over to Greg Mehlin with your 5-day weather forecast. Greg?
Thanks, Joey. Hello, Pirates. This is Greg Mehlin with your 5-day weather forecast. Carry an umbrella today as there's going to be a rain with a high of 53 and a low of 30. Skies should clear up on Friday, but don't expect a warm Valentine's Day as we're looking at a high of 33 and a low of 16. Saturday will be similar with partially cloudy skies, a high of 33 and a low of 26. Keeping consistency, Sunday will be partially cloudy now with a high of 48 and a low of 30. Finally, on Monday, you can expect even more partially cloudy skies with a high of 51 and a low of 33. That's going to be all from me. Once again, I'm Greg Mehlin, and now back to Cooper and Joey with your latest news from around the country.
Thanks, Greg. The father of a Sarah Lawrence College student was arrested on Tuesday for allegedly manipulating, abusing, and extorting about $1 million from his daughter's friends for nearly a decade. It all started when a 60-year-old Lawrence Ray moved into his daughter's on-campus housing in late 2010 and started therapy sessions with some of her roommates. He allegedly used these sessions to capitalize on their vulnerabilities and mental health problems. With these sessions, Ray collected money from each victim, convincing they had to pay for their alleged debts and crimes. If convicted on the top charge, Ray could face up to life in prison.
A former Ohio high school football coach and current right-wing minister is suing this past Super Bowl for the halftime show. "I think we ought to sue," he said. "Would that halftime show, would that have been rated PG? Were there any warnings that your 12-year-old son, whose hormones are just starting to operate, was there any warnings that what he was going to see might cause him to get sexually excited?" He also asked, "Could I go into a courtroom and say, viewing what you put on the screen, put me in danger of hellfire?" The evangelist thinks a settlement of $867 trillion would be fair compensation for the crotch shots viewers were forced to watch. The minister has made headlines in the past for being sued himself by the American Civil Liberties Union by forcing his players to pray with him before a game.
This concludes our broadcast of Pirate News. Once again, I am Joey Nardone.
And I'm Cooper Tennant. Thanks for watching and have a great day.